last couple games now, been pretty strong, both rebounding and scoring. Anything you going there, or what are you getting that you maybe hadn't been getting before?
Like I said previously, the weight room has a big thing to do with it. And coach has been working a lot with rebounding in practice. We've been doing a lot more rebounding drills and things like that. And scoring-wise, that was one thing I wanted to work on. I wanted to score more, contribute more to the team. So.
Yeah, coach got us going harder in practice, which makes us relate to the game. So that's one reason too.
And my teammates are giving me a lot of good looks too. So they're finding me a lot.
So one play in particular that was really a standout play, you make that steal and go coast to coast. Have you ever, last time you did that?
Well, I used to be a guard back in the day. I used to be around like 7th grade or something. I used to be a guard, and then I grew 5 inches one summer. But so I'm used to playing that way back in the day.
So you'd play at the time, though. I mean, kind of, you guys were in pretty good shape at that point, but it was kind of over at that point, I'm thinking.
Yeah, just wanting the tide of the game. We anything that anyone does on the team makes a big play like that, it energizes the whole team, and it helps give us momentum, which really helps a lot.
Here for student section, chanting MVP.
Oh yeah.
The bench was too.
Yeah, it's nice to hear things like that. But
what did you say?
The bench was too. We was on the bench.
Bench was too. How does that feel to you? Your past been a little bit longer, maybe than perhaps some, to kind of get to this point.
What's that?
I said, how does that feel to you to hear that?
Oh, it's very nice to hear, but it's something not to think about. We got 2 more games, 2 more days, so it's something you can't dwell on or anything like that. I got to come out and play just as hard tomorrow.
One game at a time.
Inside was considered maybe a weak spot for you guys going into the season, but you ended up with at least 8 rebounds, and Ortiz gets 5, and Khalif, you got at least 6, maybe not a couple. I mean, it looks like you guys are doing your work on the boards anyway.
Yeah.
Is that a collective effort? I mean, does that go back to the weight room? Where is that coming from?
That's back to like what's going hard in practice. Coach got us. It's called the bubble. Got us going hard on the bubble.
What's that? Bubble?
Bubble is it's like like something to close the so the rim, like the ball can't go on the rim, and so like when coaches shoot it, it just bounce off the rim. We got to rebound.
There's like a bunch of bumps.
Yeah.
And things like that. But yeah, like Lee said, collectively we're all going harder in practice, and that was one thing last year that we struggled with. So coach has really been on us about that. And the weight room's a huge part of it too.
Yeah, it is huge.
We were all here for 10 weeks in the summer, so.
How much you pick up? I'm sorry. How much you pick up in the weight room?
I got up to about 230. So I want to say I picked up probably at least 10 pounds.
What about lifting?
What's that?
Lifted more?
Yeah, definitely. We lifted, like I said, we were here for 10 weeks.
No, I mean.
Oh, weight-wise, yeah. I definitely increased my weight, yeah.
Anything you want to share?
Nah, I'm not gonna boast about it.
Same with you, Khalif?
Yeah. Last year, I came in 193 actually, and last year I got up to 210. This year I'm around fluctuate between 220, 218, and I was just doing extra in the weight room. My strength increased dramatically, so I don't know my numbers, so.
You guys shot around 27% in the first half, and the second half came out and almost more than doubled it. You were at around like 54, possibly a little bit higher. What was some of the talk going on in the locker room at halftime? What do you think attributes to your guys shooting in the second half?
Well, one thing is we never focus on offense like that. It all starts out with defense, and we know that the offense will come, so that's something we don't really worry about.
We just keep confident with our shots. Coaches tell us keep shooting; they're gonna fall eventually. We just keep playing hard.
Mark, offensive rebounds seem to be something you're really good at? What's the knack there?
I don't know, to be honest. I just kind of have a knack for knowing where it's gonna go, I guess. I really concentrate on maybe not budging my guy, pushing into him, but maybe getting around him more. So I guess that helps out.
What do you attribute to, remember you're having a little bit of hard time with foul trouble for a little bit there, and then that looks like that's really kind of turned around. I don't know, sometimes it depends on the team and that, but what did you do to the last, like, say, couple days to kind of really work on that?
A lot of it is just being in a better position. I gotta know where I'm gonna be at, and I gotta stay on my feet more often, not leave my feet. Yeah. So yeah, it'll keep coming. I just gotta get used to it. Yeah.
That's one of those things that the more you do it.
Yeah. And I'm not saying that I won't ever be in foul trouble again.
Sure.
You guys have upstate tomorrow. Is there really, how are you going to approach this game in a sense of improving on from this game? Is there a certain area you guys need to work on for tomorrow to get a W, or?
We just gotta start out from the start, I guess. Like lately, we've been just playing in the second half, and if we start playing hard in the first half, then it's gonna be good.
Yeah, I agree with that. We've been known for having slow starts, so we need to come out strong. And defense is always our most important aspect we concentrate on. So defense, once you get defense going, offense will come.
Well, it's a nice win for us, for sure. I think Western Carolina is a really good team. I think they have a great coach, and really happy with how we played on the defensive end, especially. First half, phenomenal job defensively. We really couldn't get a shot to fall, but we kept after it on the defensive end, which allowed us to have a lead going into halftime. And then the second half, I thought we got a couple things going offensively, and the defense continued, and we were able to build a big lead. But that team's a good team that we played, and I'm proud of how our guys played tonight.
What did you see in particular in the second half where that started to kind of work, or did you guys adjust?
Yeah, it wasn't really an adjustment. I thought we just offensively, we got a couple things in transition. That was one. I think, again, sometimes you just need a basket to go in, and it makes things easier. In the first half, we really just struggled. It seemed like we were stagnant on offense, but in the second half, the ball moved a little bit more. There was more flow, more in transition. Mark did a great job, obviously, the whole night on the glass. We made our free throws. We played well. Everybody who came in really helped us.
Talk a little bit about maybe center, maybe one of the positions that you were just a little unsure of coming in, and you wanted someone to take command of it. Mark did that tonight specifically, and coming off a couple of games, we had trouble in that.
Yeah. Well, Mark's had back-to-back. These are back-to-back games with career highs, I think, in both games. 13 was a career high, and then tonight was a career high. Is tonight a career high in rebounds too? No, maybe. He had 10. Okay. Well, he played great, and again, some of that's being able to stay on the floor. He's gotten stronger. He's playing. He's a senior. He's been here now 4 years. He's playing with more confidence. And then tonight, Kalik had 8 rebounds in 12 minutes. He was great. The last game we played, Melvin was great, so Kalik didn't get to play much. Tonight, I thought Kalik was really good, so, Mel played a little bit less. But, I don't think the guys on the team care that much. I really don't. And not that I care if they care, but I think it's good that they don't. And you know what? Tonight, everybody was just as happy for Kalik as Kalik was for Mel the other night. And Chris Ortiz showed a little bit of life, especially on the glass. I thought he did a good job. And I do think the guy who, again, statistically not great maybe, but Derek Jackson did such a good job defensively. The kid Trey Sumler I think he's a 1,600 point scorer right now, or 50. Like he's the preseason player of the year in the league. 1,600 point scorer, averaged 18 a game last year, and every second that Derek was in the game, he was guarding him. And I thought he did a phenomenal job, as did the whole team, but Derek in particular. What a good job defensively he did.
Is one or two of of 18. That's like the second game you've had one like that.
We were 4 for 19 against Ohio Northern.
Yeah.
And then we shot, I think we made 11 against Temple. We were leading the league. We were second in the league at 38% three-point percentage coming into tonight. Tonight we didn't make them. I'm not worried about that one bit. You're trying to put a wart on Miss America's foot. Yeah, you just didn't shoot it great tonight. You know what? That happens. You know, I thought Dev's looks were good. You know, I'd have to watch the film to see more, to be honest with you. But I don't have any problem. Dev should shoot every three. Anytime he feels like he can get one off, you know, I feel fine with him shooting it. I don't want him hesitating at all. Listen, he on the very first, on the tip, he dove on the floor off the tip. He dove on the floor 3 times in the first half. I thought, you know, his energy and all those things. You know, and he had 8 rebounds, which I know is a career high. He probably hasn't had more than 2 in a game. So, you know, playing against a big wing, I thought he did great. I mean, a total team effort to me. And again, you may not see it today, tomorrow, but in January you're going to look at Western Carolina and they're going to be in the thick of their league race, and then you'll look back and you'll say, boy, that was a pretty good performance by Kent to be able to beat them, because they're a good team with a great coach.
With your game tomorrow against Upstate, what do you look to for your guys to improve on in that game?
It's not improved. We're going to have to play really well. Upstate is very, very good. They have 2 perimeter guys that are phenomenal. And they have a post player who's good. They're experienced. They've won on the road. They beat Virginia Tech at Virginia Tech. They led Tennessee for about 30 out of the 40 minutes. We're going to need to play equally as well defensively. And we're probably not going to be able to shoot 2 for 18. We're probably going to have to shoot a little bit better to have a chance to beat them, because they're very, very good. That's going to be a heck of a challenge for us tomorrow night. They were up 20 tonight, weren't they? At one point, 25. They were up that much, yeah. And I know it became a game and it got close because Niagara's a pretty good team too. Niagara was picked to win. Niagara won their league last year, so they're a good team. And USC Upstate was up 26 at one point. I mean, they're good, really good.
I wondered how much of those other games you got a chance to watch.
I watched till about the 7-minute mark of the game, so I watched a lot of the game. Mm-hmm. And I've seen them play on film. I hadn't watched Niagara on film yet. I will. I'll probably watch a game of theirs tomorrow. I'll watch another game of USC Upstate's tomorrow. Yeah, it's that's part of this, you know. Yeah, there's quick turnaround, and tomorrow, you know, for as far as the scouting stuff goes, it's how mentally sharp are we, because there's not a lot of stuff you can't practice. Obviously, you're gonna walk through some things and try to get yourself prepared, but it's a lot mental tomorrow as much as anything else.
I can't remember. I'm not asking you to. I'm just saying I can't remember when you had 4 guys with 8 rebounds.
Yeah, you know what? I can't either. I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't remember it either, Elton. You know, I can't. It's been a while. Would be my question. Yes, that's what I have an SID for. He's supposed to research that. He'll tell you tomorrow, right, Jay? You'll shoot him an email tomorrow. Thanks, Jay. No, we did a good job on the glass. We really did. And this was a really good rebounding team that we played against. They were, I think, in the top 50 in the country in offensive rebounding percentage. So, you know, we did a good job there. And we'll have to continue to do that, you know, to be able to win.
Any final questions?
Yeah, we're all on bad deadlines tonight, so we apologize.
No problem.
It's really
No
not
problem.
last time. That's
All
why
right.
we were making up for it.
Thank you, guys.